So last week I did my first ever vlog, and I just need to start by saying a massive thank you to everyone who watched and commented and sent me lovely remarks about it. I was absolutely overwhelmed. You were so kind. So thank you so much. And of all the silly little things that I've posted on the internet over the last year, that vlog had the most views of everything else put together. So thank you. Um this week I'm freaking out a little bit, and I want you to join me on this on this freak out, because I keep seeing number patterns like with 17s and 7s, and I don't know if you believe in signs and things like that. I never did, and then one day something happened and I did, and I keep getting these number patterns, and when I looked it up it said a spiritual awakening is on the horizon. Now, the reason I'm freaking out about this slightly is because my last spiritual awakening, you can substitute that term for nervous breakdown, midlife crisis, any of those terms would fit the bill. Everything, it threw everything out. So I was poorly in bed, and I remember thinking, things have got to change. I need change. And then within 2 years, probably, everything had changed. So I gave up my job. I came out of a relationship. I completely changed how I do everything in my life and my whole perspective on life. So, and it was good. It's a good experience. But I hit absolute rock bottom, and then had to pull myself up and rebuild my life from scratch. So that's why I'm a little bit antsy this week, because I'm oh God, there's another one of those coming. What's going to happen next? And then it made me think, you know, everything has changed for me, but I'm probably the happiest and the calmest I've ever been in my whole life. And a few months back, I did a silly little video online, and I'd just been out to give some Reiki to a young lady, and I was walking along the beach, and I did this little recording, and I was I'm living my best life. This is amazing. I get to go and do Reiki, then I live by the beach, and it's all amazing. And that night I came home, and some big disaster happened in my life, as always does. And I went into a mini sort of depression. And my mum said, she goes, "Oh, saw your video. You said how happy you are and you're living your best life, and you're hardly living your best life, are you?" And I was like, "Thanks, mum." But the fact is, both those things are true. So I am the happiest and the calmest I've ever been. I do have a new perspective on life, and I have this inner peace and inner joy now. My outside world looks a complete disaster at times, and I still have those real lows, because life is bloody hard, isn't it? So I still have really crap days, but I have this kind of belief now that I'll be all right, and that actually I am happy, and I am, things are going to work out. So that was my first spiritual awakening. As I said, call it what you like. It doesn't matter what you call it. It's that moment of realization when everything around you falls apart, and you're like, right, there's two ways I can go here. I either go down with it, or I come up. I chose to go up. I'm still working on that, but it's all good. It's all okay. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.